Narendra Modi, before election, he promised in 300 public meeting, he said, if I become Prime Minister, I will pay that Swaminathan report. After making 300 public meeting, when he became Prime Minister, he did not do it. Then when we went to court asked him, why you are not giving? Then he gave a written affidavit to the court that if we give the price, that will MSP, if we give that, that will distort the market. So you did not know that when you promised? Why you cheated the farmers? Why you gave them false promise? Government is our enemy, and Modi is a culprit. He is a betrayer of the farmers. He is not keeping his word. And Modi is the most anti-farmer, anti-worker prime minister in the history of India. No war has any benefit for the poor people. Those who want war, they do not go to war. Those who go to war, they do not want war. This is the history of all war. Because common people die, price rise, unemployment grows, people's misery increase. In that situation, no war helps the people. Agriculture in India passing through severe crisis. We are facing agrarian crisis. And for that, the government agrarian policy is mainly responsible. And as an expression of the crisis, now farmers of India, they are committing suicide. Every day 35 farmers, every day committing suicide. More than 5 lakh farmers committed suicide till the neoliberal policy have been implemented in India. What is the problem we examine? All India Kisan Sabha visited all over India, met those family, at least 4,000 family we met, in which family there is suicide in all 7-8 states. We came to know that there are two major reasons. One is the cost of agricultural production has increased manifold, and when they're going to market, they are not getting the price. That is, agriculture has become a continuously a loss-making venture. That is one reason. And secondly, they cannot get loan from the government. Only major agricultural loan goes to the agro business. Agriculturist, poor peasant, middle peasant, they do not go lend. So they go to the money lenders who charge them 30%, 40% interest. So after taking loan from 30%, 40% interest, still they are going for working, for trying to produce the food to save our people. They are the savior of the people. But after whole 18 hours they work, the whole family people goes and work. After that, when production comes, they go to the market. They do not get the price. Like 1 quintal rice is produced now, it will be cost you 2,600 rupees. 2,600 rupees. Government is announcing the price around 19 to 2000, but that money also they are not getting. Actually, nowhere in India farm paddy are being sold at the rate of 1200 to 1500. So when you expend 2,600 rupees per quintal and you get half the price, how many years you can continue? And because of that, they do not survive. They cannot, only continuously loss. They have no money. Their family is starving. They are feeding others, but they cannot get food. And at that time, they demand that we should get our price of the products. But what should be the price? We are demanding Kisan Sabha, working for many years, fighting for the demand. And one Swaminathan Commission was formed by Manmohan Singh government, and that commission recommended that 1.5% of the cost of production should be the proper price. We accepted that. But government also said we are accepting. But nowhere in the country, nowhere the farmers are getting that price. They are getting the old price, that is only 1/3 of the cost of production, and they are continuously loss making. And if there is a natural calamity, they lose everything. And secondly, they are not getting loan, and loan money lenders, they give loan it, and after that they use their criminals and gunda pressurize the people to repay their loan. So in that situation, because of this twin pressure, no price for the products and only money lenders pressure, then they are forced to commit suicide. We got the information all over India. Because of that, we are started movement that we meant to demand is we should get proper price, that is 1.5 times cost of production, and secondly we need a one time loan waiver. One time loan waiver, not every year. One time loan waiver we get, and if we get after that 1.5 time price, we will be able to manage it. Whatever money we will get, our family will run. Whatever money remains, we will use that for next year as a capital, and in that way we can survive. But the government, no government is giving it. Narendra Modi, before election, he promised in 300 public meeting, he said, if I become Prime Minister, I will pay that Swaminathan report. After making 300 public meeting, when he became Prime Minister, he did not do it. Then when we went to court asked him, why you are not giving? Then he gave a written affidavit to the court that if we give the price, and that will MSP, if we give that, that will distort the market. So you did not know that when you promised? Why you cheated the farmers? Why you gave them false promise? So because of that, we decided to build up struggle. Kisan Sabha was struggling. Many other Kisan organizations also started fighting. We had a big mobilization of All India Kisan Coordination Committee, AIKS. We formed about 150 organizations, and we have started fighting. But government did not pay us. At that time, COVID situation, our movement was not allowed. We are facing severe repression. Then we defined no, we have to fight long battle. So we called a meeting of all farmers organization in Delhi. 500 organization attended the meeting on 20th October 2020. And in that meeting, we proposed that we have to fight against government policy. Government is our enemy, and Modi is a culprit. He is a betrayer of the farmers. He is not keeping his word. So we have to build up movement. And two demands we accepted. One is MSP according to Swaminathan report, and one is one time loan waiver. And then electricity bill came. If it is implemented, farmers' cost will be more. So the electricity bill should be withdrawn. We started the movement. 26 November, we started the struggle. In 2020, farmers came from different parts of the country, and we are not allowed to enter Delhi. We came on the national highway and sat on the entry point of the 5 point, and 384 days we are sitting. 750 comrades died during the movement. Government blamed us, tried to kill us, tried to destroy the movement, blamed us as a agent of China, as agent of Pakistan, all things they did. But ultimately, we said we will not go without getting our demand. So we continued the movement with 3 Black Act they brought. Purpose was that agriculture will be handed over to the corporate. Farmers will lose their land, and Adani, Ambani, agriculture corporate, they will get the land, and they will massive profit they will earn. So because of that, they want to serve the corporate. We fought, and we said we will not allow it. And they tried to ration system would have been finished, procurement will not be there, and farmers will further pauperized. In that situation, we said we have to fight for this to demand. But ultimately, after 384 days, the Modi was forced to accept what the 3 Black Act was withdrawn. The 3 Black Act was the death knell for the farmers of the Indian. So we fought, and ultimately they withdrew. And then after that, Modi apologized to the nation and with the 3 Black Act. After that, he gave a writing he gave a written letter to SKM that we will discuss with you and discuss the MSP problem, loan problem, electricity problem, we'll discuss with you and we will solve. So on the basis of that, 3 act was withdrawn, government was defeated, and 3 promise they have met in writing, then we win the movement. But what happened? That time, after that, now our 4 years passed. Government has not called us, no meeting, no attempt to solve our problem. This is the reason because of that we are continuing MSP, scam is continuously fighting. In that period, there is one problem. One splinter group out of 500 organizations, 2-3 organizations led by the level, they said, we will not work with you. You are political organization. We want to form non-political. So they form. They cannot use the name of SKM. They are nothing. Out of 503, what is SKM? But they are wrongfully utilizing the name of SKM, and they are bracket non-political. Anyway, anybody has right to build up movement, but they cannot cheat the people by falsifying the name of the organization. But still they are doing, and government is talking with them. Our SKM 500 organization, government given written letter, they are not talking with us 4 years, but they are going to talk to them because they want that SKM should be destroyed. It's all India organization, and 2 organization in one Punjab. If they will be produced as they are the real former leaders. It is a conspiracy of Amit Shah to create a alternative of SKM. But SKM is in 500 districts in India. We are working, we are fighting. But this is only in few area in Punjab and Haryana. These, they are movement, but still we said anybody have the right to movement. They are going to movement. They went for fasting, lifelong fasting. We told by fast you cannot get the demand. This demand will take long struggle. By 1 month, 2 months fast, he cannot get it. But he did not listen to that. He accordingly he did it. Ultimately it failed. He could not succeed. And now government is talking with them. So because of that, that is going on. But our SKM, we are a living organization. Every month SKM has general body meeting. 300, 400 people come from all over India. And we continue the movement. We are organized governor Gherao for 3 days all over India to pressurize the government. We gherao all 600 district collector to demand the government. Then we have a Gramin Bharat Bandh. So many things we did, but government does not listen. And in our achievement is that during our struggle, trade union supported us. 11 trade union came to us, fully supported us. It is not written statement, but physically supported. They came to the 5 places we are sitting. They every day came. They gave money. They gave food. In that way, a real workers' present alliance in the country was started. Earlier, never farmers or workers were never so close. For the first time in this movement, two producing class, workers and peasants, are brought together, and we started supporting. On 26 November, we started Gherao, and the same day, trade union gave a Bharat Bandh call. Their demand, as Modi is trying to impose, to snatch land from the farmers and give it to the Adani Ambani. For workers, they brought 4 labor code, and this 4 labor code is to make the workers the slave of the company. All the rights, your rights of work, right to wage, right of holiday, right of residence, right of bonus, everything will go. And you will have to work for 8 hours, you have to work to 12 hours. These 4 labor code is totally anti-farmer workers, as he is doing anti-farmers act, at the same time he is not anti-workers bill. So these 2 attack came. So we extended support to them. We all Kisan organization, we are supporting them. And we are fighting. Fight will continue. It is not a small movement, small group movement in Punjab. A small 2 days hunger strike will not solve the problem. All India movement is necessary. Thousands and thousands of people should come on the street, pressurize the government to accept it. So now workers, peasants, unity we have built up. Workers, agricultural workers, Kisan, farmers, and factory workers. We all form the united platform, and we are continuing the battle. Now, trade union gave a call of All India General Secretary strike on 20th May. They have given a call of All India strike. SKM also met, and we decided when they will give call strike in the cities and towns, we will also stop All India struggle. We will start it. So in that way, we have agreed. The joint meeting was held of Trade Union and Kisan Organization and Agricultural Workers Union Organization. We decided on 20th when workers will fight. We have a common charter of demand now. Earlier, Kisan demand and farmers demand, trade union were separate. Now, after a national conference, we have a common demand, 11-point demand, where 3-4 Kisan demands are there, agricultural workers demand 100 days work, Manrega demand, and workers demand that withdraw the black code and all the workers, public sector should be protected. So 11-point demand common. On that demand, we are campaigning all over India. In the city, trade unions are campaigning. In the rural area, Kisan organizations are campaigning with these demands. And we know we have to have a very national level big struggle to pressurize the Indian government, because government is a betrayer. They are liar, they are promising, they are not keeping the promise. They want to destroy our movement, they want to divide our movement, they suppress our movement, and Modi is the most anti-farmer, anti-worker prime minister in the history of India. In that situation, we are continuing our battle, and now preparation is going on. In between, it's unfortunate thing happens because of this war. But it is war is over in 3 days, we know. Because but what still thing, if they will try to say we should unite, and if strike will create trouble for the war. But ultimately they could not do it because war is over in 3 days. What war happened? Everybody see. They, our people are killed by Pakistani terrorists. They must be punished. They must be finished. There is no difference. We are united. Farmers, SKM, trade union, all unitedly support the government. But at the same time, government also to try unite the Indian people. We should fight together with our enemy. But if we do not accept trade union demand, farmers demand, if we make hostile minority with the Waqf bill and all these things, if people are divided by the government act, people are being divided. So our necessity is we should all unite and fight the enemy. When unity is necessary, then government policy is trying to divide the people. In that situation, on 15th of this month, trade union national leaders, they are sitting again. Campaign is going on, strike campaign. We are also organizing campaign in rural area. On 15th, we will finally see if how this strike will be completed. We have our rural area. We have decided in village area we will go to house of the farmers, agricultural workers with the leaflet with our demand and explain to them for the struggle. And from block or subdivision area we will mobilize, and from there we will obstruct the transport, so rail and rasta roku and all these things. Through that, in rural area also will create an atmosphere of struggle against the government. And urban area, farmers will, workers will close their factory and struggle will go on. So this is a common struggle of workers, peasants and agricultural workers, and government is our enemy, the policy is our enemy, but we have to fight unitedly, and that new situation of united struggle has emerged after the Kisan movement. We have to carry on. You know, in no war has any benefit for the poor people. Those who go to war, they do not want war. And those who want war, they do not go to war. This is they have to understand. That dichotomy. Those who want war, they do not go to war. Those who go to war, they do not want war. This is the history of all war. Because common people die, price rise, unemployment grows, people's misery increase. In that situation, no war helps the people. Though now the war has been imposed by Pakistan terrorists, we have to go for limited strike. And it is good that government has destroyed their, in spite of spreading the war. Initially they did good. They have destroyed the center of the terrorist activity. That is correct policy, because escalation of war is not a good for the country. But gradually that should be decided by the government. But now suddenly, in the middle of 2 days, suddenly from America, Trump declared that the war is over. Who is he? He imperialist, he looter of the world. America is looting the entire world. They are trying to rule the whole world, and they are now deciding. We have a agreement, Simla agreement, that Kashmir and other problem, India and Pakistan will sit and bilaterally they'll decide. But now, why the third party is coming? And he is saying, declaring that I will solve the problem. Now he has become, now we have a Vishwaguru and he has become greater Vishwaguru. This is the situation. You all joke, we do not agree. Our some imperialism has no right to interfere in our affairs, and our government also should not surrender. Our government should strictly follow the bilateral rules and try to solve the problem. With war, ultimately we will not solve the problem. Terrorists, we have to pressurize Pakistan. Massive pressure should be given, and so that they can withdraw from the at supporting the terror. That is our target. But escalation of war will not be in the interest of the common people.